Good day everyone, my name is Mark Domrolan Gidentic.
And I'm John Dercy Alivio.
This is the Filipino national artist and their contribution to contemporary arts in the Philippines.
Humberto Vera Avellana is director for theater and film. Has a distinction of being called the boy wonder of Philippine movies. As early as 1939, he was the first to use the motion picture camera to establish a point of view, a move that revolutionized the techniques of film narration. His major works. Avellana directed more than 70 films in a career that spanned 6 decades. Anak Delita, 1956, and Bajao on 1957. Perhaps stand as the most prominent works from his oeuvre. Manuel Conde. Through the more than 40 films he created from 1940 to 1963, Manuel Conde contributed in no small measure to the indigenization of the cinema, specifically by assigning it a history and culture of its own, by revitalizing folk culture with urgent issues, fresh themes and new techniques, by depicting and critiquing Filipino customs, values and traditions according to the needs of the present, by employing and at the same time innovating on the traditional cinematic genre of his time, and by opening the local cinema to the world. This is some of his major works. Ibong Adarna, 1941. Si Juan Tamad, 1947. Siete Infantes de Lara, 1950. And Ikaw Kasi, 1955. National Artist for Literature. Cirillo F. Bautista. Bautista contributed to the development of Philippine literature as a writer through his significant body of works, as a teacher, through his discovery and encouragement of young writers in workshops and lectures, and as critic, through his essays that provided insights into the craft of writing and correctives to misconception about art. Some of his major work: Summer Suns, 1963, Heterology of Saint Lazarus, 2001, Words and Battlefields, 1998, Galaw ng Asoge, 2003. National Artist for Painting. Carlos V. Francisco. Carlos V. Francisco, better known as Botong, was responsible for revolutionizing the fine arts landscape of the Philippines. He departed from the prevailing style of the Amorsolo academic and launched the modernist movement with his fellow founders of the modern triumvirate, Victorio Edades and Galo Ocampo. Some of his major work: Camote Diggers, Unfinished, 1969, First Mass at Limasawa at 1965, Filipino Struggles Through History, 1964.
Juan F. Nakpil is the national artist for architecture. Juan F. Nakpil is an architect, teacher, and a civic leader. He is a pioneer and innovator in Philippine architecture. In essence, Nakpil's greatest contribution is his belief that there is such a thing as Philippine architecture, espousing architecture reflective of Philippine traditions and culture. His major works are the Jeronimo de los Reyes Building, Magsaysay Building, Rizal Theater, Capitol Theater, and Captain Pepe Building. Francisca Reyes Aquino is the national artist for dancing. Francisca Reyes Aquino is acknowledged as the folk dance pioneer. This Bulaqueña began her research of folk dances in the 1920s. making trips to remote barrios in central and northern Luzon. Her research on the unrecorded forms of local celebration, ritual, and sport resulted into a 1926 thesis titled Philippine Folk Dances and Games, and arranged specifically for use by teachers and playground instructors in public and private schools. Her major works are the Philippine National Dances in 1946, Gymnastic for Girls in 1947, Fundamental Dance, Step and Music in 1948, Foreign Folk Dances in 1949, Dances for All Occasion in 1950, and Playground Demonstration in 1951. Again, I am Mark Roland Gidantic and my partner John Jersey R. Alibio. Thank you for listening.